In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you could completely automate your customer service for your e-commerce website with AI. First of all, I've been in the AI chatbot space over the last year, but I've never seen anything just like this. This is way better than anything else I've tested. If you are a business owner that has an e-commerce website, or you have clients that have e-commerce websites, this is going to be the perfect solution for you to be able to automate the customer service and to be able to handle tickets that are actually inside of your Zendesk or all these different ticketing softwares for customer service. All right, so let's dive right into this software, the one we're going to use. So we are now on the website. It is VOC AI. As you can see here, global customer service transformation with AI-powered chatbots. So we could try to, try out the trial here, or we could book a demo. So let's move on. Trusted by 10,000 plus businesses. Some of these are some, very big businesses, obviously. Real business outcomes, not AI hype. So it looks like there's a 70% AI resolution rate, 5-second average response time, 100% response rate from the AI. As you can see here, here's this video. We're not going to watch this. So automate over 70% of your customer inquiries. Analyzes and learns from historical messages, as we can expect kind of with AI chatbots. That's kind of the beauty of these things. Strategize with intent. This is something we're going to be diving into in this video. So you could see you could automatically decode customer conversations to tailor strategies from directing to human support, AI-driven responses, or executing specific tasks. So basically what that means is we could have this AI categorize the inquiry reason, the reason why, like the intention behind them messaging you, and then send them down a path, whether that is to speak with the actual human if the AI can't resolve it, or if they are asking about how to return a product, you could then send it down a return kind of pipeline if you want to think about it in that way. Next, let's move on to the integration. So integration with omnichannel. AI customer service can keep conversations going wherever your customers are. So you can see different kind of softwares here. There's Zendesk, Intercom, email, Amazon, live chat, Shopify, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, all these different platforms it integrates seamlessly with and is able to kind of interact over those channels. So the ability to monitor and monitor chatbot responses, monitor customer reviews, and improve efficiency. So let's look into this a little bit more. So you can see these are all the kind of analytics here. So all 3,007 tickets, it shows how many of them were processed by the AI. This is actually pretty cool. It shows that 70 of these had lack of knowledge. So then we know we could go in and train this chatbot better. And then you could see this amount, 1,369 of these different inquiries were transferred to an actual human agent. So that results in a 54% AI resolution rate. And that's so very, very cool that we could see all of this information in one place. I have not seen that with these other kind of AI chatbot building platforms. So if you can see here are the difference between AI chatbots and traditional chatbots. If you've explored AI chatbots, you probably already know these different things. These are dynamic AI models as opposed to kind of just, click and point chatbots that are usually on a website where they're just, preloaded questions that you click on and then it has like FAQs. This is actually something you could have full-on conversations with as if you're speaking with a human. So here are some use cases. So customer electronics, you could see here, just an example. I want to purchase another pair of headphones. Can you help me with these? So are you talking about this order? So you can see it actually pulls up this information and shows visuals that's, from the platform. Like say if you're using Shopify, it'd pull that information from your Shopify store and throw that in the conversation. So that is cool. To apply for a replacement, please provide the following information: a photo depicting the defect, detailed description of the problems of the product. So one thing that's really cool with this platform that I will kind of go over a bit is you could actually have this thing ask for photos of the defects of the product, and then based on that photo, the AI is going to analyze that, and then we'll give a response whether or not that it falls underneath the return policy. So you don't need a human to actually do this now. You could have AI analyze these images with the vision capabilities that it has, and then actually spit out a response and let them know if that falls within your policy. And if, say, it does fall within their policy, you could even have this thing send them a return label for that specific order number, because it has all this data inside of your kind of e-commerce website that you have all of your products on. So there we go. Let's actually dive into this once we sign up for an account. All right, so we're inside of our VOC AI account. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to test out and build out our AI chatbot. So for this use case, we are actually doing this for a company called Soundcore. So Soundcore is a kind of a company like JBL. They sell speakers, they sell headphones, all these different things. So this is going to be on that website. Whenever anybody has any questions about headphones they want to use, this is going to then send them links for that. Also, it'll be able to handle customer support for any other questions regarding that. So think of this as a customer support rep for a headphone and speaker company. So if you could see here, I already went ahead and added the introduction here. So this is essentially kind of the base system prompt. So you are a Soundcore bot, customer support. Your business brand is Soundcore bot. You are designed to provide help for Soundcore bot users with inquiries related to Soundcore bot products, like product usage, troubleshooting, logistics, inquiries, etc. That right there is, like I said, the base system prompt. So let's go over some of the other features in here that we could actually set up. This makes this bot a bit more dynamic than these other kind of chatbot offers out there. So multi-round conversation. So as you can see, when enabled, the AI chatbot responds to multiple rounds. Otherwise, it only responds once. So what this means is if somebody's asking the same question over and over again, we could set how many times we want them to answer this. So if we only want them to answer it like twice, they don't want to continue on the conversations, then we could set it to, a number here. So for some reason, now it is, 5. So if it'll loop around 5 different times. After that, it will stop the conversation. We can reveal the AI identity. So when enabled, the AI chatbot reveals its identity as an AI. Otherwise, it conceals its AI identity and provides human-like responses. So if we don't want the user to know this is an AI speaking, we leave this off. If you want it to identify that and say, hey, we're your AI bot to help you, it will, just make sure to toggle that on and it will do so. Repeat answer control, basically the same thing as up here. So when the similarity of the content in 2 responses exceeds 90%, it stops the session from progressing further. So again, that's basically if somebody's asking the same questions over and over again, kind of trying to play around with the bot, it will stop that. So it has these training wheels. High risk information will be handed off. So this includes issues involving personal privacy leakage, legal disputes with the brand, product hazards that affect the personal safety of users, and users threatening to leave bad reviews, etc. All of these will be directly handed off to a human, and the conversation with the AI will stop. So these are all important features when you're building out an AI, because not all the time an AI is able to handle these things, especially when people try to mess with it. And then lastly, no knowledge escalation. So when enabled, if the AI chatbot cannot recall sufficient knowledge to generate a response, it will transfer to a human operator. Otherwise, it will stop processing. So right here is the message we're going to want to put in here. So one of our representatives will be with you shortly to assist you. That is what the AI will say if there is not enough knowledge in order to give a response to the context of the conversation that the user asks. So say somebody asks, what are your thoughts on the election 2024? Then it will stop the conversation and send it to a human representative, because obviously that has nothing to do with what the use case of this bot is for, and that helps nobody out. So that's that. And now let's kind of move on to knowledge base and the different features as well. All right, so if you are not familiar with AI chatbots or building out AI models like this, the knowledge base is a really, really important part. It's a key aspect here, because that is where we get, obviously, the knowledge base. That is where we get the knowledge to actually answer these questions. We need to make sure this is preloaded with as much information as possible. So what I already went ahead and did this. I'm not going to do it again for the sake of the video. You could then paste the URL. So paste the URL of the website, click whole site learning mode, and it will pull all of the different links, kind of the sub links and sub pages of this website. And then as you can see here, we scraped all of that. And we could enable any of the ones we want to have act as a knowledge base. So now, if we enabled this off, it wouldn't give any information about this product here. But if we enable it on, now the AI, you could ask, hey, how do I replace the left and right replacement for earbuds for the Sleep A20? So essentially, this is where the brain of the AI, this is where we get the information, and we are able to respond correctly based on certain products or information that is on the website. As you can see here, there are 56 different pages of these different URLs. So this thing has a massive knowledge base. You can see not all of this is product related. It's actually guide. So guide on how to connect Bluetooth headphones to PS5. Let's actually take a look at this actual link here and see what the website looks like. So there we go. So this is the kind of article that it is going to be pulling this information from. That's awesome. And obviously, as you see here, there are 56 of these, and we could add as many of these as we want. But yeah, that is the web learning aspect of this. The document learning aspect. So this right here is for obviously documents. So if you have CSV files, PDFs, videos, or something that you want this thing to have knowledge on, we upload those files here. So you could see these are different videos that we uploaded. So these are different tutorials. So how to use multi-point connection on Liberty 4 and C. All these different articles here with video content in order to extract the information on that video and then use that as a knowledge base for the AI to give responses from. And then again, one more thing, there is a Q&A library. So if you expect to be getting a lot of the same response or the same questions from these users, then you could add a bunch of different questions and answers, like what is the highest selling product? And then, you add the answer there, and then it'll use that as a knowledge base as well, as we already spoke about with the document learning and the web learning. So that is a knowledge base. It's as easy as adding a link here and then clicking identify here, and then it'll scrape all that information, and you could select any of these different kind of sub pages on the website that you want to add, or you could, make sure to disable those if you don't want all of them on there. All right, so now we're going to test out and build out one of these really cool features inside of this platform. So this is going to be the intent configuration, and this is a bit more advanced than the basic configuration, the knowledge base, and the system integrations. So this is where we could really fine tune our AI chatbot and make this thing work as well as we want it to. So basically what the intent configuration is it helps the AI better understand the real reasons behind user problems, and it makes the AI's operations more accurate. So you could see here, there are different intent names. So there's product recommendations, logistics package related, product usage, troubleshooting, all these things. So this is basically a scenario of why and the intention behind the user reaching out to us in the first place to speak with our AI chatbot. So if we come here, we could see inside of the editorial intent, there is that product recommendation name. And then the description of this is the customer wants you to recommend a specific product, or they are looking for a product in a particular category. So when somebody reaches out asking about a product, it then triggers this. And you could see that 13 different times this has been used. So this helps us track the different questions that people are using for us to better fine tune our chatbot. So let's go ahead and let's add one here. Let's call it broken _ product. In the intent description, let's call it the user's product is broken or damaged, and they may want an exchange. Great. Let's add some keywords to be able to help the AI identify when they're inquiring about a broken product. So let's say broken, damaged. Broken and damaged is fine. So let's save and identify that intent. So now this is running. You can see we could toggle these on or off for them to actually work. Now let's go back and play around with this and ask some questions in order to see how this works. So actually, before we do that, we want to then come here to configure intent. And so once somebody inquiries about this specific intent, we could have it do certain things. So once they do this, let's ask the name of the product. So let's ask for the name of the product and the order number. So let's save this. There we go. That should be up and running. And now let's play around and say, my headphones arrived broken. What do I do? So now it's going to capture that as the intent behind why they're reaching out to us, and it should go down. Here we go. Perfect. So thank you for reaching out to our customer service team. In order to assist you further, we kindly request the following information: order number, product name. Those are the two things that we made we added behind the intent right there. I went ahead and gave this a second to load, and now you can see that there is now one use case of the broken product intent. So now we know that one person has reached out to us with the intention of asking about their broken product. So you can see all of these different ones here. We could make as many of these as we would like. So that is how the intent configuration actually works. All right, so now that we got this broken product intent configuration set up, let's go ahead and now make a rule with that intent. So we want to come here, click Operation Strategy, click Create Rule. Let's name this broken product. So this is essentially a workflow will be sent down when there are certain triggers, and then certain things will happen after that. So the trigger is going to be, when this broken product intent is triggered. Conditions, let's click Intent. The intent includes broken product, and you can see we could do this for any of these. We could add another one if we want to have, multiple of these things triggered before we are sent down this rule. Okay, now we need to add an action. So for this instance, we want to transfer this to a human agent. So what we'll do is have template reply and transfer to agent. You can see here, I already created a template here. Let's go ahead and click that, confirm, and make sure this is on. And then now let's go here and test and say, I received my product and it was damaged. What do I do? And here we're going to be spit with that AI reply, or the templated reply. So thank you for letting us know about your damaged product. Let me transfer you to a live agent. So there we go. And now that will actually, transfer that to a live agent. If we come to this here, you can see it was then transferred. And then let's come back here and create another one. So let's do another rule. Let's call this, let's see. We could have different kind of conditions instead of, it doesn't have to necessarily be an intent. We can have emotion. So let's say emotion includes negative. We could then come here and then click transfer to agent. So let's call this negative emotion detected. So if there is a negative emotion detected in the user's response, it then transfers to an agent. We could do this with anything. We could set up as many automatic rules as possible. This is a really amazing feature, and this is one of my favorite parts of this product. Actually makes it really easy to create these automatic rules based on these conversations we have. All right, so now that we've actually built out this system, we need to talk about integration, how we could actually deploy these across all of our different platforms. So let's come into here. You can see all of these are the different integrations. So if we have ticket apps, if you actually do run an e-commerce website and you have apps where you process your tickets like Zendesk or Freshdesk or Udesk, Intercom, Salesforce, all these different places, you could toggle these on. And basically what we need to do is we can connect our Zendesk domain, and you could see here, here's the different functions we could have this do. So we could select a hosted customer service. So we could choose customer service on Zendesk as an AI chatbot to reply to user tickets. We could actually handle all tickets or those under a specific view. So we could just basically make it so that way any ticket that has a certain kind of tag to it, the AI that we generated or created could then, handle those tickets. So along with that, we have live chat. We could essentially turn this on, copy and paste this code here, and then we could just throw that up on a website as a website widget. We could also use an API. So basically we could connect all of our custom systems and tie those into our different applications. If they have API access, we can toggle on Google Chrome extension. So you can see here, access the AI chatbot while using help desks like Zendesk and Freshdesk in Chrome. And then we could also toggle on our Gmail. So what this could do is it can then respond to all of our emails, if a certain condition is met. So there we have it. This is how we can completely automate the customer service for our e-commerce website with VOC AI. We could basically deploy an AI agent on our website that could actually handle all these tickets, process these requests by our users, and save you and your business time so you don't have to have customer service reps handling all of these inquiries. If you guys want to sign up with VOC AI, get 20% off using code BROCK20. I have a link below in the description to sign up with them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. That is all for this. If you guys want more AI tool-based content, I'll be posting that in my coming video, so make sure you are subscribed, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.